Should we do Watch This, Jerks?
I
Since we're
think so.
watching stuff.
I watched a movie. I watched Air.
Air. Is that the Jordan movie?
It's not really. I mean,
It's a Jordan Shoe movie.
it's the Jordan Shoe movie. There's not much Michael Jordan in this movie. It's more around. It's a drama.
It's about the white people that
documentary.
got rich from Michael Jordan.
Correct. Correct. It is. It's
the feel good movie of the year.
it's well,
Finally, something for the white guy. I mean,
they did. I mean,
about
there's a big section of the movie around like how that changed athlete royalties and contracts around sponsorships. So like that was like I don't know if it was the first, but it's portrayed as the first in this of like, okay, he's going to get like royalties on every shoe that's sold. Or
is that because they knew it was going to be
Jordan
just so big?
No, like Nike was not big then. Like they had the running shoes.
Got it.
But like their basketball division was, I mean, if you believe the movie, it was portrayed to be almost shutting down, right? Like they were behind Adidas, behind Converse. They had basically no stars like signed on.
And Jordan wasn't Jordan when they signed him.
Well, he didn't want to be there either.
Yeah.
He wanted to sign with Adidas because that was the cool.
That was the cool one.
That was the cool one. But then they it's a good movie. Like they threw all their budget at just him and designed the Air Jordan. Like, hey, we completely designed a shoe just for you, and we're gonna pay the fines for you to wear this shoe, because the NBA at that time you could only wear white shoes with like it had to be like a small percentage of color on them, and they had to match your team. And so they made this that was this red and black shoe, obviously. And so they were paying, I think it was like $5,000 a game for the fees for him to wear this shoe. I'm sure it's embellished in this version of it. It's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck as Phil Knight's pretty funny.
All my favorite rich white guys. And
then Bateman's also in it as well.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. Yes.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yes. So it's, I don't know. I enjoyed watching it. It was entertaining.
Nice.
Yep. I saw the second half of that movie because I happened to I had a thing at my parents' house, and I walk in and they're watching the movie. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this yet. And my father goes, oh, you can watch the second half.
There you go.
Yeah. because he's not going to turn it off just because I haven't seen the beginning yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I finished the after party. We finished the after party, I should say, as if, my wife.
We're on episode 3, I think, here.
Okay. It's good. I like the season. I don't know if it succeeds in the way that the first season does, only because the first season, it's so, it's something new and fresh. This one, it does a good job. I just don't think it does as good a job.
It's an all new cast.
It is an all new cast.
Not all new.
But with like
the leads are the same, and then
Sam
everybody
Richardson
around
is
them.
still there.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode, by the way.
Oh, good.
Like
of the
this
first
week.
season?
Yeah. First season.
Good.
First season.
The first season's really good. The first season's really good. The second season is good. I will say without giving anything away, the ending falls a little flat because it's very similar to another ending.
Okay, that's enough.
Recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last Star Wars movie
that you'll know. No.
Oh.
Yeah. No. I feel like that's vague enough where it doesn't say anything.
But
when you
3.
Yeah, exactly. But when you see it, you'll go, oh, that's what he was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I? Oh no, wait. I don't think I'm the only one. I'm not the only one who watched some One Piece live action, right?
No, I'm on episode 4 or maybe 5. We're on the episode. Did you finish it? I'm guessing.
No, I still have 2 episodes left. It's just been such a crazy.
All right.
Yeah,
we just watched the episode that was at the restaurant.
Okay, yeah, that's a good episode.
Yeah,
it's okay. For those who don't know, there's a live action One Piece TV series on Netflix that's really good. I am not a big anime person, generally speaking. Not a huge fan of anime. But I saw that this show was getting some pretty good reviews from people that I usually trust. So I'm like, you know what? I have nothing else to watch. I'll check it out.
And it's not anime anymore once there are actors in it, live actors.
Yeah, well, now it's live action.
What do
yeah.
they call that?
See, regular style.
Do they have a name for
It's
that?
a
in
regular
Japan?
show.
Show.
And I watched the first
Regular style?
episode, and I'm like, this show is charming and entertaining. I'm gonna keep watching it. And then my wife sat down, and within 5 minutes, she was hooked. That's why we haven't finished it yet, because we're watching it
Got
together.
it. Yeah, we're watching it as a whole family.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Sabrina watched it on her own because, you know, heaven forbid she watches an entire show with us, but she finished it, and it's really good. And everyone in it is really good. All the actors are charismatic, and you're rooting for them. And
the visuals are it's shot like really nice. Like like I can't believe they had the budget to do this.
I think One Piece is pretty big.
Yeah, but just still, like for a Netflix original series, like where it's like, oh, we're gonna take an anime and turn it into a live action thing. They could have cut some corners that they didn't cut.
Right.
Like they didn't need to have the snail phones in this. But
No, they
the
did
snail
not.
phones.
And the snail phones are gross.
And expensive, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it costs some money on them. And then, I mean, just the overall, I don't know, the cinematography on it's good. The actor that plays Monkey D. Luffy is really good. I think he pulls off that character.
And the guy who plays Zoro is really good. And the girl with the red hair, who's orange hair, whose name I always forget, she's really good.
Nami,
she's really good too. They're all really good. You know, the three main leads. And Jeff Ward, who was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., plays the clown pirate, and he's good. So
yeah, the structure, I mean, it's based off of anime, of course, so that makes sense. But the way that the season is structured, and you're going against different pirates, and the episodes are self-contained, and it's getting like, it's got the tried and true formula of, hey, we're getting the crew together, right? So he's picking up new people for his pirate crew along the way, and it I don't know, it's a good show. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
GP, you should probably check it out.
You should probably check it out. It doesn't fall into that mistake that the Netflix Marvel shows fell into, where they try to tell one story over 10 episodes. They tell, like, so far it's been probably like 3 mini stories over the 8 episodes I've watched.
If Mrs. Sheepy says okay, I'll watch it. I tried already, and she was like, "Oh."
You have to just put it on.
That never worked. Oh, maybe I could try that. We're running out of things to watch.
Because it's just Netflix. You turn it off.
Yeah,
You know.
I could do that.
But it's worth checking out.
Yeah, we finished what we do in the shadows this season. Do you watch that? You don't watch that? Funny.
I haven't watched it in a while.
It's some nice light entertainment. Fun. And we watched this mini series on Apple TV, a documentary called "Wanted: The Escape of Carlos Ghosn," who, if you remember, he was the head of Nissan and Renault. He, like, when Nissan in the late 90s was like about to go bankrupt, he was running the French car company Renault, and he basically got them to bail out Nissan, like lent them a whole lot of money, keep them from going bankrupt. And then he later became the head of Nissan and like brought the company back from the grave. And then he gets arrested. And then if you remember the big news story, he gets broken out of, he's like under house arrest eventually. And he escapes from the country to avoid his trial. So this is the documentary about that. I think it was 4 episodes, maybe like 50 minutes each. It's very interesting because he says he's innocent, and you learn a lot about the Japanese judicial system, and you don't know whether to sort of believe this guy or to believe the charges against him. So it's done really well, very entertaining and interesting. It's called Wanted: The Escape of Carlos. I think it's pronounced Ghosn. Ghosn. Anyway, it was good.